Welcome back to a new video. It's going to be a pretty basic one. All I'm going to be doing is showing you how I polish the stanchions. I'm just going to do this one for an example. I have like 8 stanchions on the boat plus the bow and the stern rails. So first thing I got to do is on this particular one is take off this block, this fair lead. So this just comes out. You don't have to do this, but I'm here, I got the tools, I'll take it out. And then I can polish this one separately. And I'll probably, now looking at it, the bolt on it's got some corrosion. So I may just give this a bath in citric acid. And I may actually do the same thing to the block. The block is in good shape, but I may put that into a bath with citric acid as well. But now that it's stripped, I can take the polish. I'm using Prism. If I think of it, I may put a link in the description. So I will I usually use these blue cloths, they're great, but normally I just put some polish right on it, put it on the base, on the screws, on pretty much everything, just spread it around, and then just kind of work it into the metal. I'm not polishing at this point, I'm just applying it's probably like way too much. This is like way too much polish, but I just like kind of spread it around, get it on all the metal pieces. And then I'll take my cloth, and I've already done one stanchion. You can see I already have some black on it. That's what happens. So put a little bit of polish on here, and literally just start polishing it. I find that these blue cloths have just enough grit on them to give a little bit of tooth to it and help spread around the polish. It doesn't actually take the polish off because it's already loaded, so it's not taking any polish off. Sorry if the camera's bouncing. It's attached to my staging here, and the staging is kind of bouncing a little bit as I'm on here. So just polish it till it looks good. I don't know if it's out of frame or not, but I'm polishing the base. The other thing I normally do as an alternative to this polish, I like this polish because it has a wax coating on it, and it is good for the boat. It'll get through probably half the season before it starts to give up and start corroding a little bit. Sometimes I use the citric acid on these stanchions, and that actually is a little more, gets me a little bit more in the season. It can almost get me a full season if I use the citric acid on the stanchions, but it's a lot messier and it's a little more time consuming than this. But the polish looks really good once it's done. Actually about the same as the citric acid as well. And it's kind of hard to apply citric acid to the vertical parts. If I use spotless stainless, which is what the product is, or I make my own, but the spotless stainless is a lot thicker, but I do find that it dries out pretty quick no matter what before it can really work too well. So I've kind of gone back to the polish. So now that the polish is done, that's pretty much it. Now I'll take my cotton rag, it's just the regular cotton cloth. You can use microfiber if you want. but this is what I have, so. And it's just basically just taking the polish off. So quick wipe down, and then I'll take the rag and polish the back side of it. And then I'll do the front side. Now it has like a mirror finish. I mean, I can see my reflection in it. I don't know if the microfiber cloths would work any better or not, but the cotton works really well. They're really cheap. I get these from Costco. They're really inexpensive and they do work well. And they wool on well, and they're relatively cheap, so. Okay, that's pretty much it. So I'll take you off the mount here. And that's pretty much it. You can see the reflection of me in the camera. So I just have to do this a few more times on the rest of the stanchions and the rest of the railings, but that's pretty much it. That's how you polish something on the boat. It's not really rocket science. I find it a lot of fun, and I do like this prism polish. There's plenty of polishes out there that work well. I buy this. So thank you very much, and don't forget to like and subscribe.